Alright guys, so it's time for the springs and retainers. So here we are. We're putting the springs and retainers. Already got half of the motor done. We're going into this side. It's very important that you hold your timing chain when you put air in here, because the motor's gonna rotate. And if you don't have this timing chain in control, when you're gonna rotate the motor, it's better if you have somebody else holding the chain so it doesn't get caught up in here, and then you're in trouble. And if that ever happens to you, you have to replace the timing chain. A lot of people think, oh, it's fine, it's only a little bit. No, because it will snap. Very important. We got the lightweight flywheel on, lightweight magneto. We got the ARP bolts in. We are ready here. We put in this, the springs and retainers, and after that, we're doing the cam. If there's any more tips, I will give it to you guys so you guys don't make the mistake. Now, when it comes down to the studs and you're not taking out the head, I do it my way. If there's an expert there and thinks that I'm doing it the wrong way, well, I'm sorry, it works for me. I've been doing it for years. The way I do it is I do it in zigzag like the factory, but I leave all the factory bolts on and I do one at a time and I torque it down. I do 30, 60, and 90. She said, I didn't even remember that. You had to tell me. 30 and 60 and 90, and you complete that bolt. And then you jump into the next one and you do the same thing, 30, 60, and 90, and it's done. And you do it like that and you're done. Because I'm afraid if you're losing all the bolts, of course, the head gasket, it might come loose. That's not something you want to do. That's my way of doing it. It works for me. I don't know if you guys want to do it like that. Great. That's what we got as far as changing the ARP studs. All right, so we got the cam in. We got everything locked. Timing is perfect. Never took off the manifold because this is a stock motor. Here's the head, completely stock. Now it's going back into the Jetski.
A few moments later.
We got the motor inside, like you guys see, stock head. I don't want to hear people say, oh, you put it there. No, stock head, stock motor. We just did the flywheel lightweight, the magneto, of course the cam with the lightweight cam gear. That's all we did to this motor. We are checking the alignment, and the alignment, surprise, is off. Not bad, I seen worse, but for being a brand new Jetski with 26 hours, the alignment is off. I was expecting that. Here's alignment too. We're gonna fix it. Of course we have to fix it. It's gonna come out here nice and perfect so he can do those miles per hour. Here I am doing videos, and look at this guy. He's ready to work.
Come on, man, let's go.
All right, so now we got it. It's nice and perfect. It's right where it's supposed to be. So we're ready. So we also doing the open loop, and we got the cover on. So now we have to redo all the hoses. We got the hoses here, and I like to use 200 psi. I mean, can't go wrong with that. I mean, it will hold a lot of pressure. So I never had an issue with those hoses. They're kind of expensive, but it's well worth it. And we also tap the exhaust manifold so we can tune this the right way. That's about it. We're gonna do also, we got the fizzle in the cooler, of course. And we are gonna get the hoses next, and we're gonna do the supercharger. This key is gonna have a dropping wheel, not a 142, none of that, a dropping wheels. He doesn't want a lot of boost, but he wants to be safe, and maybe in the future he will put a bigger supercharger. Open loop is done. Like I tell everybody, water comes in, goes into the intercooler, from the intercooler on the back. There's a T here. One goes in the motor, the other one goes to the bottom of the exhaust. From the bottom of the exhaust goes into the intercooler. From the intercooler goes out. From the motor goes out. And that's it. Nice and beautiful. And then over here we have the bleeder. So it takes all the air out of the fissile intercooler and that goes out. We got the other fissile hose. When we got the jet ski, he only had one and he had a stock one on the other side. So we got the little brother. So the other one doesn't feel lonely. So we got the two of them. All right, so we're gonna put them in, got the fissile intercooler in, got the supercharger. The supercharger is being ported by me, of course, but it's a dropping wheel, and you can see it right here on the thickness of the housing. So I don't want everybody saying, oh, I got a big charger. No, it has a dropping wheel, and this thing is gonna run. So at the stage 3 plus, we got that. Now, as far as the filters go, he had this filter on it, and this is the one we put in on the jet ski. Now it's a 4-inch carbon fiber from DDR. They make great products, and look at this filter. The size of it is a true marine filter. This is a car filter. Big difference between the two. DDR said that the carbon fiber dissipates heat better than aluminum and rubber. So basically has less heat soak with the carbon fiber. We'll see, we'll give it a test and we'll see how it goes.
More power, baby.
Oh yeah, more power, baby. So all we gotta do is put oil and we are ready to crank it up and get it tuned, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, so we are officially done with our part. Now it's just the tuning. So here is what it looks like. We got all the CP ties on and the blue is growing on me. So we're ready to start it up for the first time. Let's see what we got. I hear the injectors. All right, I think we're ready. We don't have a, we got this hole open, so I just wanted to see if it starts.
Oh man.
Sounds pretty good. So now it's on for the tuning.
Early the next morning.
All right, guys, we made it. We made it to Lewis Marine's place. This place is amazing. He got his house right behind us, up in the hill. And then when you look down here, he has his own ramp, his own concrete ramp. And look at that lake. What a beauty. And even we're sitting here under this beautiful tree. He got a chair. I feel like I'm on the beach. You got it made, man. He's putting all his stuff to custom tune the GTX, and then he's gonna do the Rxpx. Both of these are stage 3. The GTX is a stage 3 plus. They both getting tuned by him, so this should be interesting. I'll let you guys know the numbers. He's going to step on a little bit longer this time. See, that's the main thing about tuning a jet ski. You have to have a lot of patience, and you just can't just do that right at the beginning. So that's why I like him. He has a lot of patience, like Brian has a lot of patience. And you just can't expect to tune a jet ski in 5 minutes. It doesn't work. I've been here for about 4 hours already. Tuning the stock ECU, it's a challenge. It's very slow, but it's looking really, really good. So we'll see. All right. Let's see now. That's a long pass. But he was going slow until, I always say, no more than 10 seconds. He went slowly because he wants to see the drivability of the Jetski. It's pretty quick to me. We'll see the numbers. All right, here's a real true test with seat on, the back, everything on. So we can give the customer back a real number. That sounds pretty good to me. And that's with the seat on. Remember that. You like it without the seat or with the seat on?
Running the same.
See what I mean? That's what I always say. If you tune it right, it will run the same mile per hour. All right, guys, so here we go. This is the true test. We're gonna see how fast we can get this jet ski to go. It is hot. And when I tell you it's hot, it's hot. I'm sweating and I'm in the middle of the lake and I'm sweating. Usually when the wind hits the water and all that, it gets cooler. No, not today. The water is hot. So I'm not expecting a big number, but I am expecting a good number, since this is my stage 3 plus. In the winter, this jet ski should run at least 3 more miles, 2 to 3 more miles, because of the cold water and the air and everything. You know how I usually do it with the seat on. This time I'm cheating a little bit because we ran out of fuel. It's low on fuel, so I usually do it with like at least half a tank, so it will be real. So it's low on fuel. It might gain a little bit more, but we'll see what we got. So we got 89. I take it. Seat on. We still got to make some holes on the ski to make it breathe. I think with the holes and making it breathe, it should go I say another mile, so it will be a solid 90. Now that is hot, so it's definitely gonna go faster on the winter. 90 miles per hour now. I take it. I think that's a really good number. All right, guys, so as you saw, we ran a good number. I'm really happy. I'm really happy to work with this guy here because he had a lot of patience. We spent a whole week and 2 whole days working on this map because everybody keeps complaining to me that my cam is really hard to tune, especially the drivability and the idle. Since it's such a big cam, there's not a lot of people that can tune it, and there's not a lot of good flashes out there for it. We spent 2 days working on this. We did a custom tune according to everything, even my cam, just the way that I put the timing, everything my way. Now I have the recipe. Thanks to Louis, we got this done. So now I really have a stage 3 plus tune. Get ready for it because you guys gonna have it next. I'm so glad that we are done with this beautiful jet ski. I can give it back to the guy and he gets to enjoy it. So if you want to see more of my videos, all you have to do is comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Fearless.